What is up, guys? Welcome back. Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? It is another Monday evening, guys. This is RC Steve with Micro Mondays. What's good? Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me loud and clear. And shout out, how's everybody doing tonight? Hope you guys had a great week and an awesome weekend. And the weather is cranking up over here, guys. Shout out what the weather's looking like in your part of the area. We are loud. Maybe too loud, but either way, you guys can hear me where it sounds like we're good to go. So what is up, guys? You guys know the deal. Every Monday evening, we bring you the latest info for all the latest micro RC products, news, builds, tips and tricks, events near you. Bring on a few guests here and there, and of course, a couple of giveaways at the end. Appreciate everybody. Let's get this show going. Before we actually start this show going, it's going to be a totally different show. And I'll tell you guys why right now. We have, let me see the chat, what you guys are up to. RCLCC in the house, Garage Built RC, Pig on the Rocks, Wizco Crawler, Mind of Magnus, Toll Road RC, Big Dumb Dad Hobbies, RC Kyle, Imperial Outlaws, Let's Go, Checkers RC, Coolest Beans, Scrappin' 24s, Burnt Bagel. Dude, everybody. That's right. It is hot. All the way from Cali to Canada. That's right, guys. Shout out what you guys looking like for weather. Yes, it is pool time, beach time. If you guys can escape to the shade, now's a good time. So yes, you guys know it's a little different tonight. We're not going to have Dirt McGirt on, our co-host, tonight. Unfortunately, he's been experiencing some sort of Instagram difficulties, technical difficulties, and unfortunately, they are not letting him back into his account. So it is a bummer. I'm not sure if we're going to be seeing his account pop up anymore. But guys, stay tuned. He is working on getting a new account going. So next week, he'll definitely be here with us under a new account. So we'll make sure as soon as we know when it's up, we'll let you guys know. You guys can give him a follow. And he does appreciate all the support. And of course, if anybody is in queue with him for Dirty Customs project or paintwork, he said he will get in contact with you this week. And nevertheless, he's definitely going to make a new account to get back up and running. So it does suck that he got kicked out of Instagram, but you know, I know you guys will help support him, bring him back, give him a couple follows and stuff like that. So tonight, normally I'll try and wing it. We'll, go solo. But in the spirit of the RC community kind of wanting to just keep the show alive, we'll bring on a special guest just in a second. So don't go anywhere, guys. Before I bring on our special guest for tonight, let me go ahead and dive in to the giveaways that we got going on tonight. So yes, big shout out again to Tits RC, our sponsor of the month for Micro Mondays, guys. It's the last Micro Mondays of June, so Tits RC has been with us all month long, sponsoring the show, showing off some awesome parts, as well as giving away a few goodies to you guys here on the show. Timing was just a little bit more complicated than expected, so we didn't really get to experience everything hands-on, but we do have lots of updates, guys. And to close off the show, we do have Tits RC giving away these awesome wheels, guys. These hard-to-get retro wheels. If you guys like that classic vintage look. And then as well, guys, we have another set. These are the oversized style knuckles. These are for the TRX4M. So you guys, TRX4M. This will probably also be able to fit on the, of course, the Tits axles, the 4M knuckle style. So he does have knuckles for the regular SCX24 axles, and then of course his Tits axles, guys. So if you had something like this one right here, which I have, you know, just the V1 axles here, you can go ahead and upgrade these knuckles to the oversized with the tungsten weights on there, and it'll work just fine. So super cool upgrade right there. Really puts the weight down low, and then of course the wheels, guys, gives you that vintage look. So shout out to Tits RC, guys. If you are looking to pick up some axles, wheels, or brass knuckles and other accessories, guys, do me a favor, head over to the shop when you do and use the code MicroMondays10. It's not anything for me, but it's mainly just for you guys, and knowing that, you know, Micro Mondays guys are the only ones to get that code, guys. So if you want to take advantage, save a little bit, Micro Mondays 10 at checkout over at Tits RC. And big shout out again, Tits RC. And of course, you guys know we have Cow RC. They are not shy here to the episodes, but we want to show what they've got going on, and actually what I've got going on with them as well. So this is a pretty big little announcement, guys. I'm super stoked. So I'll go ahead and bring my camera over here real quick. Bear with me, guys. But yeah, if you guys see Cow RC, especially on YouTube, they have been having an awesome live stream show as well. These are every Sunday, guys. So if you guys want to unwind for the weekend, got some wrenching to do, want to dive into the Cow RC world of RC, check these episodes out, guys. So Cowtech, it's weekly hour-long episodes, live streamed on YouTube and Facebook, and probably we'll see about getting streamed on Instagram and stuff like that. But these little episodes show you the ins and outs of Cow RC products, the perfect applications of what to use, how to use it, and when to use it. So right here, you guys can see my good buddy Zach Cater. He's been actually doing these awesome every other week live stream episodes. So he finally came to an end over here with episode 13. So if you guys want to check out 1 through 13, you guys, highly encourage you to do so. He covered what it's like to use Cow RC in the racing world. So passing the torch on, guys, Cow RC with Cowtech will now be hosted by yours truly, guys, RC Steve. So we'll be taking over Cowtech every other Sunday evening, guys. It'll be live 5 p.m. Pacific time or 8 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to be showcasing the best ins and outs of Cowtech, Cow RC products for the micro crawlers, guys. So anything crawler related, I'll show you guys how I clean my trucks, how I prep them, how I build them, using everything Cow RC related. So it's going to be super exciting. I'm kind of a little nervous, but I know it's going to be super fun in the end. So if you guys want to get another side of me using Cow RC products, stay tuned for that. And with that being said, guys, Cow RC wanted to kind of celebrate or kick off the episodes. So guys, it'll be this coming Sunday if you guys are interested, but Cow RC is going off with a bang. And if you guys want to experience Cow RC products, probably to the best experience, right here, this small carbon series kit, this little pro maintenance kit right here, is pretty much everything that you need for your micro crawlers, plus more, guys. Whether it's the udder butter, parts and chassis wash, tire cleaner, lubricants, silicone sprays, greases, and of course, guys, the awesome carbon series mat with the magnetic insert of the screw catcher, magnet pads. Guys, all this setup will literally make you feel and properly have some epic rigs. Super smooth, longevity, and just kind of like a maintenance slash worry free experience once you set up and use these CowRC products. So we're gonna give away that package, guys, tonight as well. So it's gonna be crazy. You don't want to miss out. Definitely stay tuned, guys. And with that dirt, with the both of those packages, we'll 4th of July is coming up, so I do have a little bit left of these limited edition fuel cells, the USA edition. So, guys, if you're looking to set that up in a truck or anything like that, we'll be giving away one of those as well, kind of showing something like that, or you can put it, on top of a bed or something like that. So it's going to be epic, guys. You don't want to miss out. So yeah, let me go ahead and bring on our guest for tonight. And you might have seen him here in the Micro Monday streams before. Definitely not shy here when it comes to Micro Mondays veteran or viewers. But man, speaking of stuff,
Yo,
but here we go. Nevertheless,
homies.
we have Mini Mayhem, aka
What up,
Mayhem
guys?
Creative, right here, guys.
Yeah, I had to rebrand a little bit, so it's a little confusing.
Hey,
Um,
you're all
you went
good,
far.
man.
Oh,
We
that's not bad.
appreciate you hanging out with us and tuning in for Micro Mondays, not only as viewing, but now you'll be the co-host for tonight. So,
Hell yeah. Yeah, we need to get Mark back up in this, but I'm totally happy to pitch in. Let me flip over here, guys. Yo.
yes. So we'll get him on soon next week, guys. He'll be back. He's not going anywhere, but we're definitely gonna pick Mini Mayhem's brain a little bit, see what he's been up to, and share some of these topics that we've been going over with tonight.
Hell yeah, this
First of
you got a
all,
good lineup. You got a good lineup of stuff here.
yeah, there's plenty of stuff to talk about, as you guys already know. So we're gonna dive in head first. I guess might as well kind of talk about it right now since we got the truck in queue. The Micro Mondays build off, guys, and yeah, kind of just crazy, unfortunate timing. End of the month, and we don't have the other build off, but nevertheless, guys, we got one here. Still. And plus, in our other screen, we actually have a Dirty Customs body done up down there that Minnie's got showing. So, but here it is.
Oh yeah.
Here it is, Hans. We finished a Tits RC based little build, kind of something fun, kind of wanting to put the little rush, the little procrastination all the way till the end, and finally just throw it
It's look
together.
it's looking spicy. Ooh, I like that emblem.
Yeah, we got the little RC Steve. We got some custom bumper work. Of course, the Tits axles. Had to do, the bumpers front and rear. I know you guys, we wanted to go all out with the interior and stuff, but I kind of just threw it together, tacked in the interior just for now, just because there's still a lot for me to do. And for a whole month build, I feel like that's plenty. This is plenty enough where we'll be good for now.
Is it
Um,
is it running or
it is running.
oh
The
sweet.
only thing is I did take out the electronics just right now, just to kind of show you the setup, and I kind of wanted to dial in the setup a little bit better before it's all tucked away, glued up, buttoned up, zip tied or whatever. But this was the Athos, the Northwest Chassis Works Athos C1XL. So 155 millimeter wheelbase, of course the Tits axles, and then kind of what I've been playing with Hans is that the L series is super dope. I wanted to do the in depth, so we'll do that full depth interior soon, but
the main kind of tackle was I wanted it to have that final look with the front and rear bumpers. It was kind of missing that in a sense, in my opinion. So we went ahead and scaled down a couple of Night Customs files. So we have
Nice.
the DeMello off-road bumpers. These have been modified, guys, to be scaled down and then specially shaped and cut in certain places to kind of fit. So we'll be offering these bumpers for the L series, and I think that gives it a perfect little extra scale look. Again, the interior is kind of just all glued in there. It was green, guys, so we did have to trim a lot of this first existing like headlight, if you were to say, because we were getting a lot of rubbing, especially with how we set it up. So with that, with that all cleaned up, it's all turnable, full turn. But this, does it look like like a bone
Oh
beige
yeah,
to
for
you, or
sure.
more like a
Yeah,
gray to you?
yeah. It looks like a bone that's been out in the sun for a little bit. I like it.
Okay. Yeah, I went with they called it stone gray, so I'm like, oh, okay. I like it either way, and then a little bit the white top, and man, just kind of masking all that stuff. I'm not sure if I'm sure you painting your stuff, you spend a lot of time painting. I've kind of forgot what it's like to get all in depth into details. So man, the little striping or the little masking for the black trim definitely kind of took a little while, but I'm stoked how it came out.
Yes, so far so good, dude. Yeah, it takes a little bit of patience and fine handwork with a lot of that good masking.
Yeah, there's still, windows we got to put in. Uh, Flub does offer this cool roof rack right here that I was considering putting on. However, since we are kind of going the Night Customs way, I was seeing, oh, well, they do also have like a front runner style roof rack, so I was
Nice.
considering that look as well. You guys let me know what would you guys rather pick in the chats. You guys can feel free to shout it out. Um, but one cool thing totally forgot, you can put little side mirrors in. These things fold in, so that way they can move on the rocks. You can tuck them in a little bit when you're crawling, and put them out when you're driving. The last thing about this, what do I need? Oh, the little the little snorkel. I'm not sure if I'm going to put it on, but what's cool about it is this piece, this little vent or intake area. You can actually put it multi-side. So he'd offer you two snorkels. You can either put on passenger or the driver's side. And yeah, I'm just kind of waiting to finish gluing everything in once I get the windows in and stuff like that. But
Yeah,
man, that's been a fun one, and this thing drives super nice, guys. There's no electronics in right now, but I'll show you what we have here. We have one of the VTech ESCs, and then we've been digging these
jeez.
little tiny nano-sized receivers, the little RC Steve nano receivers. This one is the GT5 version, so I just use my Radio Master, but been able to tuck all this in there. And then, I don't know, I kind of want to still put a full light kit in there, like a Mitric one. Check this out, Hans. Lastly, what was cool, talking about light kits, is these little holes in the bumpers. They're I actually got them to line up perfectly with the original headlights. So you're able to fit a 2 millimeter or 3 millimeter standard SCX24 lights in there.
That's sick. Hey, Steve, you offer those micro X's for the radio link too, right?
Yeah, so we can we have these available ready to go, guys. You can get them in the Fly Sky GT5 version for now. We're out of the other ones, but yeah, hit me up. We got those ready to go. And yeah, I did have a whole bunch of little tests and trials on these weird little bumpers. These are just some blemishes ones, but now that we kind of got the settings all dialed in, these are custom made to remove some of the little side pieces. But having the 3D printing is definitely handy now. You don't always have to make stuff with the styrene, which I still enjoy. But if you're looking for just something like crazy, like if you have a three access to the 3D printing, it's pretty sweet. So
Yeah,
we'll definitely
you,
come back to this
you
one,
get
guys.
you get a much cleaner factory look when you can print those accessory bumpers and stuff.
Yeah, and then lastly, I feel like this little car is going to be perfect. It's kind of what I wanted, what I was hoping for this Forerunner one. Um, this one obviously has a whole bunch of bumper or front end kind of sticking out, tiny tires, so you really have to pick your lines on the approach and the
Yeah, that thing's
departure.
sick.
Kind of like maximum right here is my maximum vert. But with this thing has the perfect approaches. You can easily get vertical and you can easily get pretty good approach angles. So on 57s, little guy racing wheels,
Yeah,
it came out awesome, man.
I'm excited to see that one moving.
Yeah, so stay tuned, guys. We'll get some clips. We'll take it out somewhere cool around here. Um, So since Mark isn't here either, we actually figure, we've seen that you've been posting sick content not only here on Instagram, Hans, but as well as you also started up a YouTube channel, which is pretty cool. So people can find you also at Mayhem Creative. Is that right?
What? Sorry, I lost service for a second.
No, you're okay. I said, do you also have a YouTube channel? Is that
Oh
under the
yeah,
same
YouTube. Yep, yes
profile?
sir. Yeah, just
Sweet.
it's on both profiles. Although my other account I can't get into for some reason. You can't link it through there when you click on it for some reason. But yeah, it's on my current one for sure.
Okay. Yeah, so we've been seeing some of your builds that you've not only been posting here on Instagram, but as well as on YouTube. And one of those ones that you have is one of your latest ones that you got right in front of you, that um, SDRC Dirty Customs build. And we haven't personally seen it hands on Micro Mondays. Would you be able to share
Oh
with whoever's
yeah,
watching this
yeah for
setup?
sure. I'm gonna try not to. I'm leaning over another bench. I'm outside. Uh, I'll just give you guys a good idea of what I'm doing here. So I'm all set up here. But anyway, I don't want to bump it too much. So
He's holding it down, that's for sure.
yeah, Anyway, yeah. So I think this is a bourbon body, bourbon truck, just epic. It took Mark a little while to get it to me, but man, was the wait worth it for sure. He even cuts out where you're gonna run into that mag mount issue. I thought that was really clever.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, did the sweet interior, front and rear is different. Got them purple windows. I'm actually really happy with the performance of this thing. I wasn't sure with the body, but got it on the Athos XL with some super swampers, and it just kills the cedar. Just kind of, the normal stuff for a long wheelbase.
Yeah, I actually have the cedar in this XL, and dude, this like it fits perfectly. I didn't think that it was. I don't know why I was thinking that it wasn't gonna fit in there, but even though it's a close call.
Yeah, I'm really happy. I think this is my second one, but it's a great motor.
And then I'm running the PN Racing motor mount, so I'm not sure if that one kind of brings it a little bit lower, but it's kind of in line with like the top of the shock tower.
Yeah, that's super low.
Oh, nice. So if you guys want a low setup, you grab that PN Racing mount. I know you guys see that a lot with me at the mini Komodo and stuff like that. But yeah, it tucks up there, and we're pretty much the same setups. He has the angled skid, and this one being the 0 degree skid. And then what's also cool, guys, if you haven't checked out um, Hans lately or Mini Mayhem on YouTube or on his new Instagram, but he's actually been kind of traveling, just
Yeah.
exploring the good old U.S., finding
Yeah,
epic crawling spots, and dude, living it.
I've been mobile for like the last year almost, I think. This August it'll be years since we left Washington. I guess we're back now, but yeah, it's been a wild ride, guys.
Dude, that's sick. So give him a follow, guys. Let's get Mini Mayhem some follows as well as we'll get Mark back up when he joins us next week. But let's hop in, guys. Nevertheless, to a few of these topics that we got going on. I've been writing down names because I know it's gonna take me a minute tonight. But let's hop in though. Hans, see, Hobby Plus. I think you might. I think that might be your next 18th scale. If I,
Oh, the rock van? I don't know, man.
yeah,
That thing got me thinking. I really was digging the vibe it was putting out. Yeah, there it is. They
yeah.
look
So,
they look pretty capable from your vids. It didn't look too shabby.
dude, this
Had a
thing,
good factory bias.
dude, yeah, this is a good little performer. If you guys are looking for a 1/18th scale crawling, um, tons of details already, guys. You get portal axles. You get 1.3s wheels, 60 millimeter tires, perfect clearances. You get a full LED light bar. Check this out. This thing has just two little clips right here in the back. So you take those clips off. It's a swivel
Oh,
mount.
whammy. Forward mount.
Yeah,
Forward swivel.
yeah. Forward swivel. You get the nice inner fenders to kind of hide the electronics, keep it all scale in there. And then if you guys have seen like the CR18P juice up that I've recently had here, also did like a YouTube video. They basically took the whole same chassis, the same electronics, besides it being a brushed motor, uh, versus the juice up being brushless system. Still, guys, super smooth transmission, 2-speed transmission as well. And so you get kind of the best of both worlds. You get the scale crawling, and then you get the fast 2-speed. And then Hans, for only the same price as an SCX 24, $129.99.
Dang. I
So
would,
it's a
I would,
crazy.
I would totally buy one if I had the space for it.
So, I mean, yeah, that's why it's crazy to me. It's a great deal, guys. I'll share with you right here. They also have another um, option for that 129 offering. If you guys aren't fans of this van kind of style, they also have this
Oh, yes,
truck
sedan, huh?
style. That one's called the Convoy. So portals, guys, and 18 scale. These wheelbases are looking like around 160, so 160 millimeters. And,
Wait,
compared,
that van can accept a winch, right? Didn't I feel like I remember seeing something about it has provisions to have a winch if you wanted to add
yeah,
a. Oh, that's so sick.
yeah. So that's one of the cool things about the Astro van. They already have the openings ready. You can set up a little fair lead system right there, and then built into the chassis. And when you order the truck, guys, it does come with the hardware. Being that this one was kind of like a early release unit, so shout out to Hobby Plus and Direct RC. But right here, this little plus sign, there you guys can kind of see it. This is where you're gonna mount your winch setup. So it's all gonna be right up front, and it's going to add more forward weight bias. One thing that I would probably do right away if I was to kind of just slowly upgrade this is I would get the brass wheel inserts off of them. So the inner rings, you can get the set of the four and just put the two up front, and then if you want to get a little bit more brass, you can. But I think honestly, just that upgrade alone. I mean, I'm gonna probably keep this kind of chill for now. We'll try not to touch it, but I think I might need to hit up Wizco or you or maybe Dirt. Want a Ninja Turtles body now.
Oh,
The Ninja
sick.
Turtle van.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know
Or
it's getting out there already, but I think if I was to get one, I'll just probably give this truck to my son and he can have that. That'd be
how
funny.
are the tires on that before you put it away? Are they pretty squishy or what?
Yeah, you'll like these tires, guys. They're super soft, super plush. You could see the grip. I'm not even really giving that much force, but it is soft. So, handling the side hill, I think everything handled perfectly. I think flubs, like some sort of inserts, would obviously take it to the next level. But dude, these things, they're pretty capable. I do have a little YouTube video, guys, if you want to see how it performed straight out of the box. It went crazy. So check that out. If you were to get one, guys, they have this body in the gray, kind of two-tone color, or they also have a more kind of like classic van looking with the stripes and stuff like that. Let me see if I can
Is that
pull
the
that
blue
up
one?
right
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
so the blue one with the
Gray
silver wheel.
gray pops harder, I think.
Yeah. Well,
If
they're
you're gonna
pretty
leave it
cool, I think.
alone.
I'm gonna leave it alone for as much as I can. Maybe I'll hit up Van from Micro Crawler Club, see if he can maybe make me decals like the RC Steve style.
Oh, that
Color.
would be sick. Yeah, there's a lot of good comments on the vans in the chat. The Mystery Machine, like Scooby Doo, you remember that? And then A Team, Mr. T.
Oh yeah.
That van, yeah, that van's classic. Murdoch, yeah.
Yeah, if you guys want, man, if you need it, go get it. Or if you really want, I'll send you guys an affiliate link. It's not required though, but go get it. They're pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. So 129. Yeah. Shout out to Hobby Plus, man. They're doing something right in the mic mini departments. So let's hop over. Let's talk about something that was inevitable, kind of bound to happen. Gonna bring up these right here for right now, this little truck. But let's see. I'm gonna bring it up right now. Injora ponds. They're always up to something,
Yeah,
and
they're pumping stuff out all the time.
they pump out so much stuff. So
They're very
I'm not sure if
active.
it was just coincidental timing or luck of the draw, or just kind of already in plans, or maybe just looking at the market in general. But here we go. I'll kind of transition into that right there. So Enjora is also looking at offering a Planet axle. That's what they're calling it, the Planet axles, guys. So these Planet axles are going to be plus 4 millimeters on both sides. So 8 millimeters extended overall. There's what you got right there. They are featuring those brass knuckles, kind of cool design, kind of to maybe look like the tungsten weights. And then also what kind of surprised me right there is they're showing off those double jointed axle shafts. So that's similar to what we've come to learn and love with those Mias ISO axles. So,
Okay.
or those
Yeah.
Pro Steer axles. So you guys can see steering angle, pretty cool. So those are obviously available now. A lot of people in the chats and the community kind of, already coming to conclusions saying
Oh
like,
yeah.
oh, copycat, stuff like that. You guys let us know. What do you guys think their take on these axles were all about? But they do look cool, of course, similar to the Tits ones. The Tits ones, if we hop over to them, they actually have some different little looks. They actually have a little bit beefier kind of truss mounts
Oh
or
yeah.
like welds right there around the bottoms of the area. So time
Hey.
will tell when it comes to durability and stuff like that. But that also kind of just totally made me forget about what Tits, you know, he was hoping it'd come right on time, but it finally came in today.
Oh yeah.
So,
He sent me a
boom.
picture. Whammy.
Yeah.
Ha.
Here we go, guys. This will probably be something. There's going to be options for everybody for sure. So, Endura has plus 8 millimeters overall with those planet axles, and Tits now offering his plus 2 millimeter axles, guys. So that's going to be plus 4 millimeters overall. So this is actually going to be aimed at guys looking to try and keep that track width as narrow as possible while still being able to get some insane steering angles. So yes, guys, you see right here, there's also spotted double jointed axles, double jointed axle shafts. So you're going to get that similar steering like the Pro Steer and the Mias ISO. Um, Metal aluminum axles, guys. Get the link risers. Just awesome product overall. I
Those are
see
gonna be
this
perfect for short wheelbase tiny tires.
exactly. So
Perfect.
a lot of guys are setting up for tiny tires, C1 competition builds, stuff like that. This will just be an epic option out there, guys, to check out. So these are actually going to be coming very very soon, guys. So stay tuned. As soon as he gets everything ready to go, possibly looking at launching them maybe later this week. So Tits RC again coming through with those, but let's hop back over to Enjora. They did release a couple other stuff, kind of cool stuff to take a look at.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. Adventure trailer.
Adventure stuff, you know. Now, this was a kind of unexpected to see, but also pretty cool to see. I've seen this trailer
Hmm.
set up and offered as a 3D print, of course, and this is just taking it to the next level. Scale wise, I'm not sure how it look exactly scale wise, but they're claiming it for a 1/18th and 1/24th scale rigs. But if you want something super durable and just it looks good, just as much as its functional wheels and all that stuff. I'm not sure how much they are right now. If you guys have a price or already picked one up, let me know. But Hans, would this be something you would consider using, or are you much of like a trailer guy? You need a trailer for your
I
builds.
like no, I mean ever since I like really got into the burner account, he does so good on his trailers. Like I always think I was like I could probably do a trailer. But is it the only color they offered in or what kind of options we get?
We can dive in real quick, but actually, I think they sell black, white, and that tan.
Nice, those are really good colors. I mean, yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't want to repaint it. I mean, it's probably aluminum, so you're not going to get a lot of rust. And I mean, you could weather it quite a bit. But yeah, I'd probably rock a black and maybe like give it a slight whitewash. But that'd be sick. I would do a trailer.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many trailers. I love the trailers. I personally don't have too many builds with the hitch setups in the back, but dude, they always look cool for the scale shots and just, if you want to reel, add that extra detail, definitely look cool.
Hey,
Um,
$50. Patrick says it's $50. Yeah.
50, not bad. It looks like it must come with everything you guys see right there. So wheels, tires, all the hardware. Is it aluminum. I'm not sure. Looks
No,
like maybe like a
if it
nice
was,
plastic.
I mean, if it was a real trailer, it would probably be aluminum.
Yeah, but pretty cool. Um, they came out with longer versions. Oh yeah, they had like that bigger version. So they're always looking for something. And then it does. They don't have this one online right now on their website, but we did see this off of their social media, and they've been kind of teasing rescuing and recovery. So it still says coming soon, but here you guys can see something like, super cool little idea. Um, is it perfect? I would say it might need some work still with a little refinement, but this, I'm sure you guys can probably beef it up and make it look cool. So this is a actual working little boom setup that you can connect to a little micro servo winch. So perfect guys for you recovery guys or tow truck guys. This is gonna be sick for sure.
I've been wanting to put one of those on Bob for a while. I'll maybe have to look into that. That's pretty cool.
Oh, dang. That would be sick. Yeah, I know you have something cool. You almost have something for every occasion now in your collection,
I have,
don't you?
I can drive a new RC every day for 2 weeks straight, I think, before I have to cycle back.
Yeah,
But
that's dope.
I'm sure
You're kind of living the
I'm
life
sure
of
you do too.
what was that? That stupid game show, that TV show. The Price is Right. Like
Oh yeah, the
the,
price is
the
never
lady
right for
has a
me.
new dress on every
Yeah.
time and stuff. So funny. But yeah, guys, check out that Enjora stuff. It's pretty cool. And if you guys were to pick up any of those Enjora goodies, would it be the axles, the trailer, or that upcoming little tow boom setup? Let's hop over back to the Instagram world where we see some awesome people innovating like crazy. I'm gonna actually, before we hop back over and show computer, do you get mail sent to you right now, or are you kind of like
I mean,
just camping right now?
uh, my buddy gave me an address I can kind of ship stuff to in the interim, so I kind of do, yeah.
Okay, well, let me just share before we go on to the next topic a little bit of scale mail that came in last week that kind of will segue into the next topic. But here's some couple things. I didn't get too many things last week, but dude, these are crazy nevertheless. So I stumbled upon a good deal on a Northwest Chassis Works Athos, and the main reason why I wanted it is because had my links on it,
Oh,
uh,
ooh.
OG links, and so this is what I kind of came across last week, guys, from a good buddy of mine who was kind of just letting go some trucks right now. So we have an Athos XL chassis. We got the Mias ISO axles, some hard park shocks. It looks like overdrive transmission, mofo setup, and NSTRC limited edition purple. So this truck obviously did not really see use, if at
Yeah, I was
all.
gonna say, did you buy that as a slider?
Yeah, I did, just like
Okay,
this right
yeah,
here. So
nice. Actually, that's the Athos on here. I bought as a well, it had axles on it too, but yeah, I saved that Athos from the market.
yeah, sometimes you got to save some trucks and
Yeah.
just give it a good home, get some running back into it. And then here we had Nacho. You guys know he had that batch six drop that he always sells out quick, and this one was a collab with Angry Squirrel. But we actually got one of his little crema transmissions right here, guys.
Oh dang.
So this one's missing the gears, but these will take some standard set of transmission gears. I have a few little guy racing parts, transmission gear sets here. So I'll be building that up and adding that to the Nacho build that we got going on as well. So shout out to Nacho. These transmissions, super low LCG setup, and they're pretty cool. And it looks like there's going to be some more transmission offerings on pretty soon, within the next few days, actually.
Oh,
And we also have been talking about Haunter RC. So let me show what's going on over here
yeah,
real quick.
he's been grinding hard too, man. Everybody's just really putting in the effort. I really appreciate seeing all this innovation and out of the box thinking. I really like it.
I couldn't agree with you more, brother, and that's why we figured we could definitely got to share with you guys, what not only just one person is, but other people are up to. So if you guys do see stuff that catches your eye, or we might not have caught over the last week, definitely send us a DM so that way we can take a look at it. But we've been getting tags and also checking out what Haunter RC has been up to. You guys might have seen he restocked on his Dream Eater chassis, which is an insane cage style, like class 3 carrier bearing chassis, limited batch, guys. And as well, coming soon is this HRC Dark Pulse transmission, is what it's called. So this is the first angle transmission skid combo for the Dragonfly and the Dream Eater chassis. These are aimed at those micro Komodos and the nano BAMs, guys. So just kind of similar how you saw that Tremont transmission package that I got. He's also stating that these ones will come as a skeleton, so you can add your favorite gears. So it's going to come with like a skid plate, the plates, bearing, spacers, hardware. So all you will need to do is provide your motor and your gears, transmission gears, guys. And again, this is aimed at getting that motor as low as possible. You guys can see the output shafts with the motor pretty much in line. This is a special style skid as well, as where I've kind of been dreaming about this for a while, like all these types of transmissions coming out. I've been waiting for somebody to offer like a wider spread out transmission to kind of get those gears lower. And yeah, Haunter RC and Nacho, they're on it, guys, with these types of transmissions. So you guys can see there's plenty of room here in this one for modulation, gear mesh adjustments. Whoop, my bad. And what do you think, Hans?
Uh, I like it. I like the direction it's going, and I like everybody's mindset. I am curious. I know Kevin sells it assembled and as an option as bits. Does HRC offer that also, or is it just a DIY assembling kit?
I think this one will be just offered as the DIY.
Okay.
For sure, definitely. I got lucky with Nacho. He normally won't offer it to unassembled. I'll make sure it comes ready to go. But yeah, the Haunter one for right now, from what I know, will be offered as the build it up yourself. And yeah, guys, you can see a little action right there. Sits the setup super low. Still out of the way for links and all that good stuff, guys. So again, they'll be coming pretty soon if you guys want to wait for that.
Wait, how offset is that driveline?
It looks like it's definitely a little bit to the side.
It's cattywampus as hell, bro. Ooh, that's a off phase
However,
if I ever seen one, huh? He must not have
oh,
any
is it?
issues with it though. Well, yeah, it doesn't look centered. Oh, it's not even attached.
No, it's attached. It's like on one of those
No, it's
super long
oh, okay, I
bird
see it.
finger transmission thing.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so that's kind of like up my alley when you know me when it comes to these crazy little drive shaft angles. I'm like, oh yeah, if it's looking crazy and it works, that's my kind of setup. Um, but yeah, these look like it should work pretty smooth. Especially with this side being on the side, and then you're gonna still kind of run into those longer end link setups. So having that longer end will remedy that
Yeah,
offset.
I'd like to see that as bird's eye view so I could get a picture.
Maybe I think there's one right
Yeah.
here. There you go.
Oh yeah. So it's way offset. There's nothing
Way
center about
offset.
that. Huh. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do though. I'm all about it. It's fine.
Yeah, and we've seen this. I see this a lot in crazy 110 setups. So it gets crazy over there with the clearances and all that. So you can only imagine, like, these are getting crazier and crazier. If you guys were to get one or set it up, what motor, would you put a BAM or like a microcomotor or like a creeper? You can let me know right there.
I'd probably I'd probably wait till Vic's new motor came out and I'd probably throw his motor on the it'd
Oh
match.
yeah, I think a lot of people are waiting for those ones for sure. Yeah, those would be cool. Let's see what else we got right here. Okay, we got a couple more events. Topics to talk about, guys. So let's go ahead and switch gears. So, boom, we might know this mugshot right here. This handsome fellow,
What a mug.
24, yeah, with the mug. So they have been talking. Well, when I say they, we're talking about little guy racing parts. You can probably see, it's a Photoshop picture, but we got LGRP in the background. My screen's kind of, it's closed up, but here we go. So, little guy racing parts. You guys know there's going to be a new opening of a headquarters or space, retail space for little guy racing to ship out all your stuff. So, new location for them. They're also kicking it off, guys, with a grand opening slash swap meet slash meetup hangout. Go experience Little Guy Racing Parts at that special event, guys. This will be happening July 26th, and they've been teaming up behind the scenes with a few special content creators or influencers in the micro RC or RC realm. So we have 24 Yep guys confirmed that he will be there at the Little Guy Racing Swap Meet and Open House. So if you guys are close by in the SoCal area or you already are planning to head out to this event, definitely come out, guys. Come meet 24 Yep and a whole bunch of other guys. You won't want to miss it. Guys, this is basically, we're dragging Yep out. He doesn't want to get out much, so if you want to see him in person, this will be an awesome opportunity. As well as that, guys, he is hanging out. He will be hanging out with another awesome special guest. You guys might know him on YouTube as well here on Instagram. But we got Cape Crawlers, so you guys can meet Cape Crawlers as well with his son, Axel. So, dude, that's so cool. It's just bringing the RC community even stronger and more closer together, guys. You get to really put the faces to the names of, social media names and stuff like that. And I think you guys should try and make it if you can. Um, Not only are these awesome guys going to be there at the swap meet, there's plenty of more people planning to attend, guys. Some vendors to expect, myself included. So we got RC Steve 710. I know there'll be VTech, Milk TRC, Northwest Chassis Works, Mount Steadfast crawler courses, guys, plus much more. There's going to be tons of regular vendors trying to sell, their own swap meet stuff as well. So if you're gonna plan on being there, guys, let us know. And I think maybe Hans maybe might try and trek down here. Maybe not. Who knows? But let us
Yeah.
know in the chat.
eh,
Could Mini Mayhem make the trip?
Well, I will disclaim Trey asked me way before and he's like if I go to this, will you go? So I said yes. So I'm obligated to be there. I'll be there.
Dude, awesome, man. So see, huge bangers, guys, in the RC world, and just awesome friends in general. Um, Let me see if I can pull up something important. Maybe not important, but I'm trying to find. I thought Milk Tea posted something like a little easy map. Correct me if I'm
Oh
wrong,
yeah, no,
but
that was sick. Yeah, he man, he's so good at that. I feel
it
like
was
he's
just
done.
on his stories, I think, huh?
Yeah, it was in a story.
Oh, okay. So, guys, check out. Definitely give Milk Tea a follow, though. I'm gonna pull him up real quick. Give him a follow, though, guys, because he's always posting info regarding where to stay and how to get involved. You know, if you guys are trying to come out from far and maybe you guys are looking for living coordinations like hotels or Airbnbs and stuff like that, make sure to give a follow to Milk TRC. He'll be updating you guys as best as he can with, you know, trying to gather information on logistics and staying and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So shout out to
people.
Milk T.
Bernie's a people's person. He does so much for the community. It's amazing.
Yeah, right. So it was always awesome, guys. See so many people trying to unite and do these events in SoCal. They get crazy, man. It's just nothing but good times, and we've there's been plenty of other events happening out east and central area, especially last weekend. I know Wisco started the border at the Battle at the Borders series events, so that's cool. Farm Fest just ended. That was amazing too, from what I've seen. And let's dive in before we close it all off. Get some goodies dealt out with upcoming events. And if you don't mind, Hans, if you can kind of browse any comments,
Yeah,
shout them out.
people are wondering what the chassis is under the VTEC Yoda.
Oh, okay. That one is the Gladius
Oh,
XL.
nice.
I finally started painting that one the other day. We'll,
Sick.
we'll, we'll share it right now a little bit. Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people saying the event is too far. There's a lot of people saying they're going to be there. It's a mixed bag, but it seems pretty good. Everybody wants to be part of the event.
that's super sick, guys. Hope to see you guys there too. I'll definitely be, loading up on link sets and other goodies, fuel cells and whatnot. So, if you guys want to say what's up to me, probably get some little micro crawler course on the side as well. You know, let me just double check, guys. I'm trying to get all these names that I might not have seen on the list because we're already closed off. But for the most part, you guys are on the list.
Yeah,
Uh,
while Steve's doing that, guys, I know Mark is going to rewatch this on YouTube, so maybe we should all tell him how much we miss him.
Perfect. Yeah, guys,
Just drop a comment. I miss Mark. I'll start.
that'll be a good one to kind of check the names and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, thank you to Mini Mayhem holding it down over here, hanging out with us tonight here on Micro Mondays. Everybody rocks whoever's in the chat hanging out.
Heck yeah. I think there was one more event we were going to touch on the
Oh, thank you.
6th. Yeah.
Yeah, there's actually two. Yeah, let
Oh,
me
two
pull that up
more.
real quick
Okay.
while I have it right here.
There we go.
Thank you, brother. So, 4th of July weekend, guys. Hope you guys have a fun and safe one if you guys planning to do anything. Or if not, if you guys just looking to crawl and you guys live in NorCal, Northern California, here, fellow Instagram Burnt Bagel RC birthday comp and send-off comp. So, guys, NorCal RC, Enlightened RC, you guys might have heard of him, but
Shit.
they've been huge guys in the micro world offering micro products for you guys. So, Enlightened RC is going to have one last event before he moves out of the area, and you guys can see his epic backyard course that is just insane. Look
Wow.
at that, Hans.
That's
So,
sick.
I mean, we're talking like crazy, crazy stuff right there. Just night sesh for hours. Like, that's the perfect night sesh right there. So, it's going to be a comp and hangout right
That's
there, July 6th,
oh shit. Yeah.
9:30 a.m. till whenever it ends. So, it's basically a huge hangout, guys.
And
Roseville, California.
there's a breakfast buffet?
Let me see.
What the hell is that thing?
Breakfast type eatery. So there's going to be
Oh,
some burnt
whammy.
bagels,
Yeah, I get it. I
courtesy
get
of
it.
burnt bagel. So super cool, guys. Don't miss out on that one if you're near. If you guys want to shout out any other events near you happening this weekend or in a couple of weeks, shout it out, guys. But with that being said, I think we have everybody for the most part. I did cut off the list, guys. We got 55 people on that list. 63 people. I think that's fine.
It's a lot
So
of typing,
let,
dude.
yeah, let's do it, guys. All right, what should we do? Should we do the Cow RC giveaway or the Tits RC
Yeah,
giveaway?
let's do.
Both are insanely epic.
Oof, that's a tough one. Let's do the Cow RC first.
All right, guys. Cow RC Ultimate Small Maintenance Pro Kit with the Carbon Series mat. Sheesh, dude. I don't know what to say. If you guys do win, please take a screenshot of your name and message Cow RC. This giveaway is only available to participants in the U.S. and Canada due to the aerosols won't be able to ship anywhere else, unfortunately. But yes, guys, if you guys do win, shout out that you are here because we also have to pull up your names. And by the way, guys, did I go blurry at all anytime this episode? Because I finally got even more better internet. So I'm hoping that I was clear this whole episode. So let me see, guys. Let me go ahead and I'm just triple checking for any doubles, duplicates. We don't want that here. So I'm done putting in names, guys. So I appreciate everybody hanging out throughout the whole show for sure.
And this is for the carbon mat and the squeaky clean maintenance kit.
Yeah, guys. Let me just pull it up one more time. When I making those sounds, I'm not joking. Like this is baller. This is sick. You guys can see the price right there. So, yeah, there's everything you guys get. When I say the Carbon Series is literally my
Oh,
favorite mat
oh
to
yeah.
use.
I have that
Oh
same
man,
one. I have a big.
yeah.
Well, I have the bigger one, and it's funny because if you get a little olive oil or something, and you rub the carbon, like the black part, it like really pops again. Really brings it to
Oh,
life.
dude, you know the tips, huh?
Yeah, he told me.
Yeah, and if you guys want it, if you guys don't have olive oil and you still want your mat to pop, you can just actually use this Mousse Lick, the green can right there. Go ahead and apply that on a towel and wipe it around, and it'll actually not only protect the mat from the oils and dust and stuff that'll be catching on it, basically it'll just stay cleaner and looking fresher and longer. So there's tons of stuff that's going to be useful to use this Cow RC products. And if you guys want to learn more how to use them in the crawler space, you guys can catch me this coming Sunday over on Cow Tech on YouTube and Facebook, guys. So if you want to participate in getting your names put in to giveaways, because also possibly in those series we'll be giving away an epic custom build, guys, that I'll be building throughout the series. So you guys don't want to miss out on tuning into those episodes. But without further ado, guys, we got right here. I'm gonna hide the entries right there. So yeah, guys, let's do it. Let's just click it. Run a little bit behind, but you guys are here for the goods. So Cow RC, guys, we're gonna pull up your name just to make sure you guys are following all the rules in order to claim this prize.
Woo!
Shout out if you're here, Big Dumb Dad Hobbies.
Oh, he's here for sure.
Oh, don't
Gotta be.
forget to hit me up too, Big Dumb Dad, because we got a 4th of July fuel cell with your name on it. But I think I did see him. There
There
he
he
is.
is.
Woohoo.
All right.
All right.
Woo!
So we're gonna pull up Big Dumb Dad Hobbies real quick here on our Instagram list. So I'm gonna pull him up, guys, and he is public right there. We're gonna see if he's following Cow RC. I just saw it. Let me back it up. There you go. I'll just type in Cow. Boom. Cow RC, guys. So he is following
Solid.
Cow RC. Big Dumb Dad Hobbies. Send me a DM. Take a screenshot, please. Send a message to Cow RC here on Instagram. Let them know you won the small maintenance kit with the Carbon Series mat here on Micro Mondays. And yeah, I'll send you out a little RC Steve package too. So congrats, brother. We're going to remove you now. And bum, now we're going to do the Tits RC goodies, guys. I got the Tits RC ready to go out tomorrow in the box. I'm going to get the Tits knuckles, guys, with the tungsten weights.
I
So
need
this is
those.
perfect.
I need
Dude, I
those.
need some of these too. I'm gonna put an order in when those +2 axles drop. I'm gonna grab some of those too, and then the vintage wheels, guys. These are awesome, little cool set. You can put them on your hard body crawler coat FJ40 or something vintage like that. Probably just look spot on. Let's go,
All right.
babies.
All right.
Let me see those parentheses, those melons, whatever you're gonna do in the
Yeah.
chat. Yeah, let's go.
Let's get a W. Everybody throw down a W.
And a W. Shout out to Hans. Big W for Hans.
Ayo.
Hey, but
Oh
yes,
shit. He
604
he just he
crawler.
just manifested that. He said he needed those and he won it. Wow.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
604 crawler.
Man.
Oh, dude, he did
Yeah, I
manifest,
know.
and then
Legit. He
he
legit right
actually.
before it picked it, he's like, I need these.
Dude, he DM'd me. Let me just hold on, guys. It's not over yet. Let me just double check if he's following. But he did message me. He's like, I need these, and I'm gonna win these because he said back to back, baby. Because he did win last week, I believe. Let me see.
Yeah,
Guys,
I
it's
hate that
so
wheel.
cool,
I hate that wheel.
dude. That's
I'm,
crazy. So is he following Tits RC, guys? Just so we can check. I forgot to show you his name, but it's right there. Um,
man,
Tits
that's a
RC,
solid
he is
package.
following right there, and boom, 604 crawlers, and he basically took all the Tits goodies.
Oh,
That's
oh
that's
shoot.
crazy. So yeah, congratulations, man. And guys, this could happen to any of you guys for just tuning in to Micro Mondays. So definitely tune in every week, guys, and really appreciate everybody just hanging out
Yeah,
and
you guys are
enjoying the
awesome.
fun, man. The fun is what it's all
I just
about.
want everybody to know it's almost been 3 years and I've never won from the wheel. So don't feel bad if you never win because it hates us all. The wheel hates us. Except 604 crawler, apparently.
Yeah, and guys, I promise you guys, pretty much everybody was entered in, and then we do cut off like the list as it gets, closer towards the end, just so nobody kind of joins in last minute. But you guys chatting in the texts and the chats, we see you, and for sure, you guys were on the list. So, with that being said, guys, it's all good vibes, it's all love here, and we'll probably close this out now. So. Man, Hans again. Big shout out to Hans for holding it down. Mini
Heck yeah, my
Mayhem
pleasure.
Creative.
Thanks for
Give
the
a
ask.
follow,
It's
guys.
an
Yes.
honor. Follow up from Mark.
Everybody else, yeah. Shout out to Mark. We'll definitely give you guys the inside scoop on what his new profile will be. RIP to Dirt My Gert RC though. He'll be back in full force, guys. So everybody else, like we said, we couldn't do it without you guys every week. You guys made this awesome what it's to be. Stay tuned, guys. We got a new sponsor of the month for July. You guys don't want to miss out. And appreciate everybody for being participating in this sponsor of the month for Micro Mondays. This is just too sick, too amazing. Appreciate everything. So, yes, guys, this is a killer one.
Solid
So,
evening,
have a
homies.
great week. Have a fun 4th of July weekend. You guys are celebrating, and we'll catch you next week.
Peace.
I'll see you soon, Hans.
All right, buddy.
Peace, brother.
Later.
Later.